Okay, we're bringing the first new horse out after the blanket. Now, the blanket was only on for, we can only do, you do it 15 minutes for the first time. And then they build up to when it's really gets the most power. So this is just to see if it helps. May or may not. There's a whip in front of me. That's to keep Pee Wee from being silly.
Foxy.
Well, that didn't help the attitude. We may have to do him 2 or 3 times in the blanket. So what we're doing now is just getting him to walk and not do a lot of work with him. And this will be interesting to see if we can get through this. I think with the more use of the blanket that we can. But like I said, I saw him, his unhappiness and crabbiness in the video, when the first one that I saw. And I debated if I could only taken one, it wouldn't have been this one. But I hate to turn some of these horses down because they might have, I like to say they have a hitch in their get along, and it could be from just work. He is putting his ears forward now. All right, now try turning him off and just walk next to him. So we're not going to pick a fight. We're not going to make him work real hard. We're just going to try to ease him through this. I'm going to guess that he's been made to do other stuff all along. When you have a chance, Pat, would you find out what these stars are for? I know it's a cheap way to raise money. Okay, there he's stuck. And he just turned him. Now he's going to stick again. That was good. So Reuben lets him know that he hasn't done right, but we're not picking a fight with this horse. Because my guess is everybody and their uncle have picked a fight with this horse. And if he's still willing to fight with us, it isn't worth getting into that. So Reuben is extremely good about just staying calm about it, and it has a good feel about what they're doing. And just... Here's the whip.
Pee-wee!
Pee-wee, no. Snickers. Just walk with him. Don't lead him, but walk with him.
Hey! Hey!
Snickers. Now we're going to give this horse chances. We're not going to just label him. This horse will be on a training hold. And we're going to see if we can get him to quit fighting. That was good. It's interesting that he seems worse one way than the other. So I'm showing you this because some of you people will, oh my God, I love the horse. I saw it. I was drinking wine. It was late at night. Pet's getting up.
I'm getting up. I'm nothing. Not sitting there.
Now pat him when he goes forward.
Pee-wee.
Anyway, and they will buy these horses trying to do a good thing, and then they'll get something with a problem or something that's soundness or something that's, and these buyers don't know. So him doing anything forward is fine with us.
Vamos con la cabeza.
Now this is a horse that eventually we might need spurs on because a whip is not going to make him go. Just let him do any gait, anything forward. So the goal for us is to try to get him to do anything going forward. We don't care what it is,
¿Quiere echar a saber?
so that he learns to go forward. And he's not just stopping and fighting every step. I feel sorry for a horse. He's probably sore somewhere, is my guess. But he could have been like this. The fact that he's gaited could have something to do with it. Sometimes horses, it's hard for them to gait, and people make them miserable trying to get them to. Or maybe he's naturally gaited and he was corrected by jerking him down and stop trying to get him to trot. And right now we just kind of do whatever we need to do to go forward. And we don't care, it's a Racky Doodle trot. It sounds like Racky Doodle dandy.
Canner.
Half canner. Okay, now let him walk and see what he'll do. Now, there's a big part of me that goes, this horse isn't worth it. We're going to put a lot of time into him, and he may or may not ever get better. However, we have found by sticking with some of these horses and using kindness and our intelligence as a training method rather than fighting, we have found that a bunch of techniques and things that work So Ruben's not going to pick a fight with him. He's just going to sit there a little bit. Apparently, I can't get this centered. He's aggravated. Good boy. Now pat him again. So we're going to try the reward system. And he walks. It's easy. He gets rewarded. But we don't just stop. So what we're starting the very beginning of, get him to do something easy for him and then reward him like Ruben's doing there, patting him. And his ears went forward. Did you see his ears? When you patted him, he was rewarded for that. He started using his ears and flicking them forward and not holding them back. Okay, I didn't mean to get rid of you.
No,
I just
I-
thought we're going to have his conversation.
No,
on
my son needed to talk about things I don't understand. And I just, yes, I'm good.
And see, he's taking a longer step. He's walking more relaxed. Because he did learn. He didn't get out of work. But what we're asking him to do is not hard and he gets the reward. So we need a name for him and we can't use Krabby Appleton.
Or Sergeant Smiley.
Sergeant Smiley's already taken.
Taken.
We'll name him any name. Kickapoo. Isn't that something like down in Florida or someplace? Kissimmee.
Kissimmee.
No, Kissimmee.
Yeah, I know. Kissimmee is in Florida.
You're right, but it had to be Kissimmee.
Oh, there's Neela right there. MJ said, good job, Reuben.
So if you, I'm going to go back to this. If you feel like in the middle of the night you need to save a horse because we make it look easy, or how about all those people, rescues and stuff that claim huge numbers that they're placing left and right? And I guarantee you that there are a lot of those horses that come in like this, that have had it. They're sore, they're unhappy, and that's why they ended up where they were. I'm not saying that they're not fixable, but they're a big deal. And now say he asked him to go the other way and the horse got upset about it. But now he asked him to go without really doing much. Pat him again when he goes. And if you don't have the time, the help, the experience, Reuben is really, really good with these horses. And he's not fearful. I mean, we will not ride a horse that's dangerous. They can aggravate the crap out of us and be crabby Appletons. However, they're not dangerous. They may not do what you want them to do, but they're not doing anything that would hurt them or you.
Judy Lowry says kicks, K-I-X.
Oh, kicks are for kids.
Sounds like cereal.
That's tricks. Kicks is a kid. It is a cereal.
I know.
It's a corn
I know.
puff or something.
Sandowski is watching. That's his name.
Now he's already better. And I would love to say it was the blanket. I don't think this time it was. It didn't hurt him. But we are going to continue to put the blanket on him maybe every day and see if that helps him go quicker. And we're not going to ask him for a lot of work right now. He doesn't need that. He needs to.
¿Eh? Ey. Una y la otra atrás, ¿no?
Good, now pat him again. He's good, Reuben.
Por eso, digamos, que llenar la cuchara y tirar la mitad y la mitad no está.
Who else is Tanner? Did you ride Tanner yesterday?
Oh,
Did you ride Tanner yesterday?
Es lo mismo, dijiste, de los caballos. ¿No me entiendes? Una cuchara para 2 caballos. Sí, nomás.
pero a la mitad de los caballos o a todos los caballos.
No, a todos los caballos, pero la mitad de la cuchara.
We're going to have a whole bunch of horses that only like Reuben.
Patrick, no, we're trying to figure out a name for this one. We'd like
He's
to
going to be a project.
keep it a military name because he came in on Armed Forces
We'll call
Day.
him Briggs
Briggs. I like
because he
Briggs.
could be in the brig.
He could be.
Whether he's in the brig or not, we'll see. He's already way better. And I'm looking at things like he is using his ears. He's putting them forward. That's a big deal. He's not pinning them back like he was. Some of these horses just need you to be nice to them. And then some of them need you to draw the line with them. You know, no, you're not doing this. We're going to do that. And I think the horse that taught us the most about helping horses like this, even though it's different, is Tanner.
The one he rides.
The one that Reuben worked, and we stuck it out rather than just saying, this is too hard. And I wanted to figure out if we could get him better and how to get him better. And Reuben has stuck with all my crazy ideas, which don't seem so crazy now, do they? We have another new horse. We got these 3, and then there was a colt that got donated into the program. Has not been on the road. It's very pretty. We don't know what he does, so we've been turning him out in the ring for a little bit. Very good, Ruben. I don't know, Ruben. You're gonna have a bunch of horses that only like you. So he's being rewarded for not trying to stop and throw fits.
All right.
So we need a name.
Let
It's
us
not
know.
Scuttlebutt. I'm gonna warn you guys already. I don't like
Scuttle. We'll just call him Scuttle. All right, guys. That's it with this one. Bye.
that.